My session today is super, super awesome because I'm going to teach you how to receive more money from people that love giving money away. Okay. So you need to listen. Please listen. That's why we have one mouth and two ears. Okay. Very, very important. So the first thing is we're going to talk about the retail sales challenge. Now, I especially want to talk to the uplines because it is so important when I was a director, because this is a challenge where you receive money from Charlie and Alta for free, okay, for free. And you get it in the levels that you are. So there is no reason why you can't do it. So when I was a senior manager and I was a director, I made sure that I receive it. And then it's no use, I receive it and I don't teach my downlines how to receive it. So that is my first tip that I want to give you guys. You need to make sure that you receive it, but then go out and make sure that your downlines also receive it. It is mahala money from Charlie and Alta. So why not get the money? You can do such a lot with that money because it is really a lot of money. If you number one, it is 1,750 rand. Who of you would love to have now 1,750 rand for mahala, for free? Okay? So guys, it is so, so important that we know how to get that. And how do you do it? By teaching your downlines to make sure that they know how to work, how first to get customers, and then how to work with those customers. Remember, it's not about money that you always want to put into your pocket. It's not always about you. I know we all need money, but it's not about us. It's always more about the next person. And if you concentrate on that, I guarantee you God will bless you in abundance like He did with Charlie and Alta. Because they really show us how to care for people. Okay, so that is my first tip that I want to give you guys. Then the second one is, with this retail challenge, when I heard about it, I thought, you know what, Charlie's clever. Sorry, Charlie, but Alta is the neck. Okay, because this challenge came from Alta. And you know what? Why she did it, I believe. I never asked her, but I know this is the reason. The reason is so that you as an upline have a record of your downlines. You know how to look after your downlines. But most important, maybe life happens to your downline. Then you have a record of the customers of those downlines. Don't you think that is super amazing? So we have this super amazing upline by the name of Alta Walton. She does things that is just a wow for many of us, but we don't tap into it. And this morning, I really want you guys to tap into the retail challenge because it is really worth it. And you can earn that money every quarter. Every quarter you can get 1,750 rand. That's a lot of money for a year. And all you did is you made a difference in somebody's life. Okay? So enough of me. I'm going to ask Pierre to just introduce himself and then give us a testimony of what happened to him because of the retail challenge, and yes, and then go after him. Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. Thank you, everybody. As Hazel said, and thank you for the introduction, Pierre van Rensburg, all the way from Centurion. Full-time, I'm employed by an IT company, and the reason why I give you that information, at this moment in time, I'm averaging about 12, 13 hours a day working for the company. The reason why I mention this is to give you the background, what happened with me when I decided to take on the retail challenge. I'm somebody who by nature does not like selling. I never did. But when this challenge came along, typically me, I am up for a challenge. And I decided to get out of my comfort zone. And that was the first benefit I experienced out of this retail challenge, was to do something different than what I did. Because I listened to leaders and they told us that personal PV, a strong personal PV, is key in this business. Not only making 100 personal PV, not only making 200, but making more than that, so you never have to worry about qualifying at your level. So I decided to become more deliberate in my focus, in my strategy, on getting customers and retaining customers. And just to give you an idea, I did a quick calculation, and in the last 12 months, my personal PV was more than 850 per month. Personal PV. And remember what I told you, I work about 12 hours a day. So you can still do that. If I can do it, anybody can do that. So that was the first benefit. So the second benefit was naturally the extra income. Getting 750,000, 1,500 rand every quarter, it's money I never had. You know how nice it is to drive down to Bloemfontein and you stop at the filling station, you say, fill up. That's what it can do for you, isn't it? But except for that, the profit I made per month out of my customers was on average more than 2,500 rand. Extra. So guess what? I don't need to worry about electricity. Then the third benefit was, because I had this deliberate focus in getting customers and retaining customers, I learned a lot about excellent customer service. And as Hazel said, the first thing is you need to listen to the needs. Then you need to see if you can address that needs. Then you need to share. You need to know what to share, when to share it, how to follow up. What was the benefit out of that? The benefit out of that was, because of this deliberate focus on customer service, the last couple of months, every month, I had distributors, new distributors joining my team. Yes, a lot of them joined as customers, but there's actually some of them that now see the benefit of the business, and we're going to build their business. So I would really implore each and every one of you, embrace this retail challenge. Hazel said how clever Alta is. There's a reason for this retail challenge. Embrace the challenge, get into it. You know what? And if the first month you only do 50 PV of customer sales, it's okay. Set the bar the next month for 100. My original bar was 300. I'm averaging 850. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Thank you, Pierre.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Gail. The reason why I started the business was because of health issues. But afterwards, I discovered that there is a business opportunity to new life. And as I built my business, I was excited. But as everybody knows, it goes up and it goes down. But you can't build a business without customers. You need customers to also build your business. And when the retail challenge started and came to our way, I was excited about it because I'm in a full-time job. And as Pierre said, you don't have time to build your business in just that few hours when you come at home. But I built my business on getting customers. And as my upliner, Hazel, she will always say that you need to have customer records. And you need to give that customer records to your upliner. And I'm going to tell you the reason for that. And as I built my business, the retail challenge came into an effect where I needed to give out extra a contribution towards, I needed to invest into my business, like petrol-wise, and products that I need to invest in to be able to gain more customers at the level. Because I'm a one-on-one person. Yes, we had Zoom because of COVID and that, but I still couldn't get used to it because I believe in face-to-face. And that takes money out of your pocket. And when the retail challenge came, that was a benefit to me because I'm a single parent and I haven't got any dependents, but I also do not have anybody that works for myself. So I need to do that on my own. So the profit that I gained out of the selling my products, that was to buy my own products, which I use because I'm a cancer survivor. And I need my products. So that is what I use. So the retail challenge came to in effect where I could use it for extra benefits. And that was to my advantage. And little did Alta and Charlie know that does such a lot of good to your business. Like, for instance, life happens. My phone crashed. I needed to buy a new phone. And when it came to the retail challenge, and I didn't even know that I was going to win the retail challenge at that month. And I could buy me a phone. So those are the benefits that you get in. And then there's another benefit that I also need to stress the fact. Hazel mentioned about customer records. So you need to give your upliner also your name list and your customer records. Reason B for that is, I took my customer records from my downlines. Life happened. COVID happened. I have lost 2 of my downlines. And I could benefit from their customer list that I'm still working on. So that is the benefit which we actually get by planting your seed in customers. And that is what the retail challenge is all about. Where you haven't got the extras to plant, that is the extras to build the business. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Pia. I'm just going to end off by saying, everybody sitting here today, I know we all want to do our next step. So if we tap into this retail challenge, it will happen automatically. It's not going to take a lot of energy even, if you just do it the system that the Eagles follows. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is because now you will get more PV. Okay, so your next step will become easier. And also, people get so excited because of what our products does. Okay, because we're not selling, we're sharing. Big difference. Selling, you just want money, 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 and you don't care. Sharing is you really care. Again, you listen. You have your ears and you listen to the needs of whoever you're working with. And that customer can become your best downline. So in this retail challenge, there is so many benefits that we just need to tap into. And you know what is sad? Not in my team, because I'm on their case every quarter, every month, not every quarter. That's the other thing. Teach your guys to do every month their pink slips, okay, with their customers, so that you have it for January. February comes, you have it for Feb. And then March, you need to give it to your upline. Then you don't need to run around and have challenges. It's easy if you have a system. So that's very, very important, okay? And that really will give you the super amazing, amazing downlines at the end of the day. And you know what? The more downlines you get and the more they earn, remember, you can only earn if they start earning. So it is our work, not job. There's a big difference between a job and a work. A work is your passion. It's what you love doing, okay? So we love sharing. We love making a difference. And Charlie and Alta loves giving us a lot of money. Thank you very much.